Welcome to the Comic Cave, One Punch Man. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? I'm Bo.
Michael.
So, One Punch Man dropped on Netflix. I don't even know what day it dropped. I just noticed it was there.
Yeah, I did too.
I forgot about it coming out.
It could have been there a while. Just scrolling through and seeing it.
Seen it. But it took off. Everybody talked about it instantly. Now, Michael, backstory on One Punch Man, it was a small, comic strip?
Or webcomic.
Webcomic, that's right. Yeah, so.
And those popular manga artist seen it. He went to the writer and said, "Hey, I think we can make something awesome out of this if I did the art instead of you." And he did, and
that's obvious, because the original art form is very
terrible.
Yeah, Charlie Brown type stuff. But it did the rest of the art, because you could tell the original artist with One Punch Man himself is totally different. But then you see all the other characters in their straight anime, just fearsome fighting, just awesome looking. But it dropped. How many episodes was it? 9?
I think it was shorter season.
Shorter season, but nonetheless awesome. And I love the goofiness of the main character. He felt genuine. He was smart, but he really wasn't that smart. But ungodly strong.
And what I've heard some people say is he was too overpowered. But I think that's the whole point of it. He's supposed to be nonsensely overpowered. That's what made it. Yeah.
And the fact that he, bless his heart, he felt bad for him because he couldn't find somebody on his equal to fight. When he finally did find somebody on his equal to fight, he still wasn't strong enough to beat him. Yeah. That's gotta be a sad life. Nobody could, well, I don't know if that's sad. Well, nobody could beat me in a fight. Yeah. You go join UFC, you just thump everybody and they die. Oh my gosh. But everything was, from start to finish, was awesome. Only thing I have the downfall I have on it is, I felt like they would build some of these villains and their characters and background on them, and then like 2 episodes later, they were gone. Yeah. There's nothing to it. Like the House of Evolution, I felt like they were starting with that, and it just all of a sudden kind of just faded away. And then they would mention it later, but then it just still faded away.
Yeah, I think that's the only only problem I have with him being that strong is when they get a fight, it don't last. So they spend all this time building up, and it just goes away.
Right.
But it's still awesome that he can take out anybody with a hit.
One hit, and which is funny. And the whole fact that nobody believed him, that he was that powerful, and everybody's like, "No, this can't be this guy. No, he's not that powerful." And it was just a consensus. The only person who believed was Genos, who was this Genesis, whatever, I don't care. I'll butcher that name so bad. Which became his disciple, but he didn't want a disciple, but he finally became, which was a complete robot. With a head. Literally, it was like a face and a part of the head attached to a robot. Yeah, which was pretty awesome. He had arms he attached on, make him even stronger. It was really cool. So then they would just go through all the different hero characters, and they had the whole hero center where everybody would go and just meet and stuff like that, and they had the whole rating system. Now I was just talking about the heroes for one, some of the backstories of some of them. The bicycle dude. Yeah. Was it something Ryder? I can't remember the name. I can't remember. I didn't remember the name because I liked his heart, but come on, who is creating some of these heroes?
This is true.
I mean, some of them are I knew the villains were weird, but some of these guys are really. And then I started thinking, were a lot of the comic books that bad? That there was heroes that bad? Probably so. Yeah. We did, I think, a whole thing on that before.
Yeah, worthless heroes.
Worthless heroes. Yeah, they were very stupid. And then you realize there's some very stupid heroes on this also. Yeah. So it makes sense. You got extremely powerful ones, and then you got these meander around. Like the average Joe is like, hey, I can do this really special. Maybe I'll be a hero with it. I can dig this hole really good with a shovel. I won't become. And actually, that's funny because that's a Ben Stiller movie.
You get your weird villains too, like the guy's legs are human, but the body of a lobster.
Yeah, that was weird. The fact that he was wearing tidy whities the whole entire time, that was even stranger. And I was like, whatever. That was the grossest scene though. We pulled his eye out and his whole body came out. That was weird. No, it was like throwing up the whole time. It was like a bad pimple. But oh no, though I enjoyed every bit of this. And actually, it's not many few shows I go back and watch over again.
I think this would be one of them to rewatch though.
I did. I've already rewatched part of it already myself. After I watched the initial whole through, I'm like, oh, I love this. And there was only a few of them. Like I said, Daredevil season 2. I rewatched it because I loved it. It was so good. Yeah. And then of course the Defenders, I rewatched all that too. So there's not many, you know, like the first season of Arrow.
It was good.
It was really good. I love going back and rewatching it. Same thing with this. I find myself going back and rewatching this, you know, in between Attack on Titans, going back and forth. Yeah. But I love this. And all in all, I recommend anybody want to get some anime, you know, out there, go for it, watch it. This is a really good one. It's got some good character development and good stories, and it's kind of goofy and crazy at the same time. And it doesn't take 30 minutes an episode to build up for a fight. They just pretty much get right to it and start beating each other up.
Much I love Dragon Ball, they don't stand there for an hour and a half screaming
at each other, talking about what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You know, it was just funny. I found the villains always did that, and he's like, whatever, and he just punches them. So I was like, yeah, just knock him out. He's like, it's a waste of time because he always said, you're talking too much. What are you doing? You know, which I find hilarious. Yeah. He got to the point. So I love the comedy and poking fun at that situation.
He don't take himself too serious.
No, he don't. No. And the fact that he's hero for fun, that was what's hilarious. So.
Do you know when season 2 come out, or has that been announced? Or
I have no idea.
No,
like I said, I didn't even know it had dropped out. I had heard about it that was going to come out with that because I remember I read it back in, I think, the spring. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then all of a sudden it was out. I was like, what happened? I guess it was part of the whole September thing. So, and it must just drop right in the beginning of the month. Who knows? Yeah. But anyway, as usual, this is the Comic Cave. Bo and Michael here with some cool reviews and things for you. You know, if you like this review, give us a like. If you like it a bunch, subscribe. If you liked it a ton, share it away.
Please do.
Please, yeah, he needs money. He's going broke. He's eating ramen every night.
I am. We don't have any power. Sleeping outside.
That's because we just had a hurricane.
That's true. That blew my house away.
Yeah, it really did. Alright, Comic Cave out.